Instagram has just waged a war with Twitter. Instagram has copy-paste Twitter. Let me tell you, basically, the hardware of Twitter and the software of Instagram, they mixed it together and formed a new platform called Threads. So Thread has gained 10 million users in first 7 hours. And today, within just 48 hours, Mark Zuckerberg has claimed that Thread has reached 70 million users, which is a kind of huge for any social media platform in such a short period of time. This is the most fascinating, exciting, and terrifying thing happening on social media right now. As you may already know that Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg are planning to fight in a coliseum. You may have already seen this race on social media. But before that, Mark Zuckerberg has planned to fight on social media. So actually, what is the basic story behind this? Why they have launched this? So basically, let's go back to where it all started. Back in 2016, Elon Musk's SpaceX rocket crashed with a Facebook satellite and exploded. And after that, Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk commented on each other on social media platforms. Then the actual fight begins. Elon Musk bought Twitter to take over Instagram. Then the Zuck is like, what? You bought Twitter? I am gonna copy paste your platform. Like, as always. You might be thinking that this is the first time a platform is copying another platform. But no, you are wrong. Because you know who launched stories? Snapchat launched stories for their viewers, but Mark Zuckerberg copied that to Instagram. That worked quite well. And same with TikTok. TikTok launched short videos, and then every social media platform now has shorts and reels, and I don't know what they call on each of the individual platforms. So let's take a look at Threads first, and then we will talk about what's going to happen with this platform as Twitter is going to sue Meta for cheating. So the excitement levels for this new app, they are not just high, but they are unlike anything I have ever seen before. But why? Because it's in the right place at the right time. All I have seen on Twitter on these past few months is that, oh, I hate this app now, or Elon Musk has ruined this app, and why the Twitter is the place where everything has to be. And there are reasons for that. I mean, Twitter has dried up with ads. You will see one like every 5 posts. You have got so many bot accounts and just inappropriate accounts spreading around without getting flagged. So I mean, Twitter charges people to be verified now. So you literally end up in a situation where you have got a fake Elon Musk account which is paid to be verified. At which point, what does it mean to be verified? They have just limited the number of tweets that you can view in a day. Again, unless you pay to increase that limit. To me, it has felt like no longer a homely platform where we can express our views. Like, I just don't feel like I belong there. So Threads is basically designed to be the opposite of that and to capitalize on this downward spiral sentiment that lots of people have towards Twitter. Meta has made sure that they have launched with zero ads, and they are not even thinking about the monetization until the app reaches a billion users. This is what Zuckerberg is saying, which is a kind of crazy. Because if it does gets to a billion users, then it is already 2 times of what Twitter is. Another thing is they have made sure that you have an Instagram account before you can register on Threads, which has done a lot to reduce the level of bot activity. And I mean, they are spoiling us. I mean, you can see as many posts as you want per day. Plus, because it's linked to your Instagram account, so you don't have to pay for verification. It carries over from your Instagram account to your Threads account for free. And then the other side to the coin is that they have also figured out how to give people on the outside a major fear of missing out. You actually get numbered based on how quickly you register on Threads platform. Literally like getting ranked in a race. So there was a rush to be in the first million, then there was a rush to be in the first 10 million, and then I guess there's a rush to be in the first 100 million. And then when you sign up, it lets you primitively add people for when they join, as if to say that they are going to join. Of course, it's just you being ahead of the game by being there before them. Threads is not like gods gifted to mankind. It's missing a lot of features that you really need for an app like this, like trending topics, for example. They think that actually makes Twitter different from other platforms is that it's actually news first. Like you go on Twitter to search for trending topics and hot news. That's what makes Twitter different from other social media platforms. Instagram, on the other hand, was used to connect with friends. Now it's like TikTok V0.5, like you are getting a lots of short videos and reels. And then there is also a data problem with this newly launched app Threads. This app is not available in the European Union because the EU has very strict data sharing policies that this not yet comply with, because Thread wants your personal health information, which is kind of weird. And you is saying, why do you need that exactly? The app basically itself is a kind of noise. It's a nicely designed app, and it's exactly that what you would expect it to be. It's like Twitter. Let's be very clear. There's zero doubt that the designers have studied Twitter and consciously made it like this, but with some design elements of Instagram, it's named well. I mean, a thread is already what people call a string of messages, so it's fitting and it also doesn't feel like a joke. So, could threads kill Twitter? Very possibly, yes. It sounds like a monumental feat. I mean, Twitter is approaching 500 million users, but the Instagram has 2.3 billion users already. And even though Thread is very bluntly or direct copy, that doesn't mean that it doesn't have a higher ceiling. I mean, Facebook killed MySpace, Instagram killed Snapchat, just basically after copying their features and doing it in a slightly better way. So it's not a new thing for this Meta company to do a similar thing to what's being already done and to just brute force them out of the picture. So let's compare both apps now. Twitter has a lot of ads, Threads zero ads. Twitter charges $8 per month for verified accounts. Threads is free, but Instagram is also planning to start a fee for verified accounts. So it like same for both platforms. Twitter has 280 character counts. Threads has 500 character counts. They have increased the limit. Twitter has hashtags. Threads no hashtags. So it's hard to gain new followers on Twitter. You would get a lot of followers from your Instagram account. Twitter supports 20-second videos. Threads allows 5-minute long videos. Twitter has trending topics. Threads doesn't have trending topics. Only the home feed will serve you. You can save draft on Twitter, but you cannot save draft on Threads. But the bigger difference is Instagram and Mark Zuckerberg are running Threads, but Twitter has been operated by Elon Musk. So the difference is Mr. Mark has his own vision. Banning and blocking strategies are very different on Twitter. For example, Andrew Tate is banned on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, but it has 6 million followers on Twitter. Musk thinks like everyone could speak openly on a platform like Twitter, but Zuck is like, no, few people cannot speak on our platform. And then there's also a really weird clause that says you cannot close your Threads account after opening it unless you also close your Instagram account. Which I mean, who's going to do that? It's hard to even comprehend. If this app does beat Twitter, then how powerful Meta becomes as a company. And isn't that too much power for a company that has already shown that they are willing to go to great lengths to extract money from their users? So what I am saying is that I do think the Threads app as it is right now doing a lot of things better than the competition, but also that there's very little to say that it is going to stay that way. So why actually Twitter is going to sue Meta? As the Elon Musk is saying, competition is fine, but cheating is not. And Musk's lawyer, 𝗙ście𝗹𝗹𝟎 has sent a letter to Meta's chief executive, Mark Zuckerberg, to say that Twitter has serious concerns that Meta has engaged in systematic, willful, and unlawful misappropriation of Twitter's trade secret and other intellectual property. And there are also concerns that Meta has used Twitter X employees to create threads, to which Zuck replied that this is a misinformation. So let's see what would happen to these platforms. Threads would take over Twitter, or Twitter would take down Threads.